So I have a question for you. Do you ever struggle with how to get started with your story? Well, get your pens and get your papers out because we're going to cover that right now. So first I want you to write down on a piece of paper the sentence, before Isagenix, I was feeling. Okay, so now we're going to cover just how was it that you were feeling before Isagenix. So what we also need to decide is what type of story are you going to tell? Do you sometimes find you're blending a weight loss story with an energy and performance story and then maybe a little mix of healthy aging? Well, that's not serving you. What you need to do is narrow it down to just one. So it's going to be a weight loss story, an energy and performance story, a healthy aging story, or a wealth creation story. But you need to decide which one. Ideally, you're eventually going to create multiple stories that will be relevant to each one of those different solutions that Isagenix provides. So once you've decided which one you're going to choose, you need to go back then and think about 3 pain points, 3 things that you were looking for Isagenix to solve in the solutions. So we'll give an example for weight loss maybe. So before Isagenix, I was 40 pounds overweight. My pant size just kept creeping up to a 38 when in my 20s I was a 32. And I couldn't play with my kids any longer like I really wanted to. So there's an example of a weight loss story. So maybe a wealth creation story. So let's try that. So before Isagenix, we were struggling to pay all of our bills on time. I was getting close to my retirement age, but I was afraid that I would still have to go back to work full time to pay the bills. And to be quite honest, I was feeling inadequate, not being able to provide my family with all their needs. So now those are just some examples that I've given. You need to pick the pain points that are relevant to you, that you've experienced and that you can speak to and that are genuine. So once you've done those, you'll be ready for part 2. So we'll talk to you soon and we'll kick off with that. Bye-bye.